I recently decided to remove wire shelving from my kitchen cleaning closet, and I was left with over 60 holes in the drywall. I'm going to walk you through the exact process I used to fill all of these in. Whether you have over 60 holes in your wall like I did, or just a few from removing screws, nails, or anchors, I'm going to show you how to fill them in and repair them and make your walls look good as new. I like to use DAP DryDex heavyweight spackling on these types of repairs because it's so easy to use and it has a dry time indicator letting you know when you're ready for the next step. I'll go ahead and link this product for you below in the description. First, you'll want to smooth out all of the holes. Just take some sandpaper or a sanding block and lightly go over them. Remove any excess drywall that's sticking out. I do want to point out that the DAP DryDex starts out a bright pink color. This indicates that the product is still wet. As it dries, it's going to turn to white. First, take the putty knife and grab some of the DAP DryDex, apply it into the hole. You'll want to work it in there good. I like to wiggle it back and forth so that we make sure we smush it in from all angles. Then you're going to take the edge of the putty knife and scrape it across the hole to remove any excess product. I really like how I can just grab this container, open it up, use it on one or two holes here and there if I need, or on an entire wall full like I have here. It's so easy and so versatile. So now that I'm all finished, here's what my walls look like with all of the holes filled in with the DAP DryDex. As you can see, it's pink, indicating that it is still wet. Now, after a few hours have passed and it's dried, you'll see that they're all white. Now, for any holes deeper than 1/8 of an inch, you may want to apply a second coat over them and then give it an additional few hours to dry. I went ahead and did that on a few of mine that were pretty deep. And after my second coat was all dry, we are ready for sanding. We're going to want to lightly sand these with 120 grit sandpaper just to smooth the surface of the walls and blend it all in together. I would recommend a dust mask because this does get pretty messy. After that, I'm going to take a wet rag or a sponge and just wipe all of the dust off the walls. And then finally, I'm going to paint over the walls. Now, you can use a primer first if you want. You don't have to. This DAP DryDex does have a primer technology built into it, so it saves you that step. I'm just going to do 2 coats of paint over it, and I'll be good to go. And here is my closet the next day after I let the paint fully dry and cure. And as you can see, you can't even tell where any of those holes used to be. The DAP DryDex does that good of a job. I've always been really happy with it. It also, in my experience, doesn't shrink on you, so you'll never have to worry about going back over it again. It's going to look this good always for you. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Be sure to subscribe for more DIY Made Easy.